Okay, a polynomial equation has all kinds of roots with all kinds of multiplicities, and they want us to build it up. So this shouldn't be too bad. Haha. I'll put in a c value here just so we don't forget, and we get negative 2 is a root, which means x plus 2 is one of our factors, and it's of multiplicity 1, so that's to the first power. 1/3 is a root, which means x minus a third is a factor, and that's of multiplicity 2. And 1 is a root, which means x minus 1 is a factor, and that's of multiplicity 3. Now, as in the previous example, they said integer factors, please, which means this 2 is all right, this minus 1 is all right, but this minus 1/3 is not all right. We have to fix that, and the way you do it is simply multiply through that entire factor by 3, the denominator, so that we get whole numbers everywhere. We technically have to do that twice because there are 2 factors here, but we are keeping track of the effect of this number outside the brackets anyway, so don't worry about it. It's going to affect our c value, but we'll solve for that shortly. So all you do is leave the integer factors alone. The x plus 2 and the x minus 1 cubed stay put. And this factor, instead of x minus 1/3, becomes 3x minus 1. And it's still multiplicity 2. Okay, so now it's all whole numbers, or integers rather. And the multiplicities are still good. And now we have to nail down our c. And the way they have us do that is they tell us the y-intercept is 2/3. Meaning when x is 0, y is 2/3. It's a little bit mean of them having us get our whole thing into integer values and then giving us a fractional intercept, but well, that's okay. Y equals c times x plus 2, 3 times x minus 1 squared, and x minus 1 cubed. So 2/3 equals c times 0 plus 2 is 2. 3 times 0 is 0, minus 1 is negative 1. Square that and you get 1, so I'm not even going to write that. And negative 1 cubed is negative 1. So this cleans up to minus 2c is 2/3. Divide that by negative 2, and you get c equals minus 1/3. And so, I hope I have room to write this in. I'll switch colors and put it at the bottom just to make sure you can read it. Our finished version should be y equals minus 1/3 x plus 2, 3x minus 1. Remember to use the integer factors form, and x minus 1 all cubed. These are integral factors. I don't have any choice about the minus 1/3. That has to be there. Non-negotiable. I'm sorry that it isn't an integer, but it can't be helped. Or I suppose you could multiply both sides by minus 3 or something and get like minus 3y equals, and cancel this out, but I've never seen one written that way. So this is integer factors, and then of necessity it has a fractional leading coefficient.